Good morning, everybody. What is happening? What is going on? My name is Mitch Modin. I am a professional decathlete down here in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, an Oregon native training for the Olympics. I am currently doing these videos in this fashion for an NFL track and field meet. Now that is taking the personal best of athletes within the NFL from individual teams, putting them on a spreadsheet, you could say, hosting a spreadsheet meet, and then calculating a total team score at the end of that to show you which is the best NFL team within track and field. Now that is not to say that these athletes aren't getting faster, that they aren't faster than here, or that I didn't miss an athlete, or that an athlete was traded from a team to a different team. This is based on a 2020 roster that I found that regardless of the information, this is what we're looking at. So we are on to the 4x200 meter relay. Now this is a relay that isn't usually competed. It is just out here because we have a bunch of 200 meter athletes. Some NFL athletes that are doing track and field are predominantly going to be sprinters. So we have in this track meet the 100, the 200, the 400, the 110 hurdles, the 4x1, the 4x2, the 4x4, the long jump, the high jump, the triple jump, and we're not going to forget those big guys, those linemen, the shot put, the discus, and then of course our final meet results. So here we are with the 4x200 meters. Now, before I get into it, like I said, my name is Mitch Modin. This is my name with a .com after it. That's my logo, and that's a big logo of mine on a wall made of Christmas lights. It's kind of cool. Anyways, if you want to show any support, feel free to go here. There's links down below if you want to show support, if you want to pick up some protein bars. There's even a link for protein bars that supports me. They're very, very good. I highly recommend them. My name is Mitch Modin. I'm training for the Olympics. I do this YouTube channel to help support my dream in training for the Olympics, because if you're new, track athletes don't make a lot of money. That's just kind of the way it goes. Unlike these NFL athletes whose names I'm announcing, we don't get paid a stipend, we don't get paid a salary, even though it is considerably harder to make it to the level of track athlete that we're all kind of sitting at than it is to make it to the NFL. Way harder. And if you want to see statistics on that, comment down below and I can make a completely different video on that. Anyways, on to the 4x200 meters. Now, we are taking the 200 meter PRs of 4 athletes from each individual team, adding that up, and that is going to be their 4x200 meter time. That is obviously excluding the fact that they would have to practice relay exchanges, batons, all that different stuff would come into account. This is just based on personal best of those 4 individuals from those teams. Some teams didn't put forth a 4x200 meter relay. That's on them. They're just going to take those team points as a hit. Okay. We usually would do 4 heats covering every individual NFL team. And if you've seen the previous videos, then you would understand that. But just like in the 400 meter or 4x100 meter video, I am not going to announce every single team with every single individual athlete. That's a lot of teams with 4 names after every athlete. So we are going to just skip straight to the final. We are going to go straight to a timed final where we have 8 teams, where in 8th place we have the Los Angeles Rams with Robert Woods, Brandon Cooks, Jalen Ramsey, and David Long, rounding out a time of 1:26.81. That's 1 minute, 26 seconds, and 81 tenths or hundredths of a second, whatever you want to look at. Washington Redskins come in 7th place. Adrian Peterson, Kayvon Webster, Jester Way, and Fabian Moru in a time of 1:26.67. Indianapolis Colts, Paris Campbell, Naheem Hines, George Odom, and Marcus Johnson in 1:26.47. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Scott Miller, John Franklin, TJ Logan, and Ronald Jones in 1:26.32. The Philadelphia Eagles, Ronald Darby, Shelton Gibson, Nathan Gray, Joshua Perkins in 1:26.11. Quite a few teams here in the 1:26s. Then we come up to the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, nope, I already announced them. We are on to 3rd place with the New York Giants. All hail the New York Giants. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did it again. I did it, and I'm not upset about it. The New York Giants with Jabril Peppers, Corey Valentine, Sam Beal DeAndre Baker in 1:25.62. The Houston Texans coming in second place with 8 points for their team. Keon Crossan, AJ Moore, Taiwan Jones, and Lamar Miller in 1:25.25. Now before we get to the other team, this channel is usually a channel where I post my training. I post training videos, I make daily vlog style stuff. If you're new to the channel, I love coffee, I do these random things, I go fishing. It's usually my daily life. If you like content like this, please let me know. If you're a long-term subscriber and you like content like I posted in college, feel free to comment that down below too, because I love to produce content that you guys enjoy. Whether that's daily vlogs, whether that's weekly stuff like this, or daily stuff like this with other teams. So maybe we could do basketball, maybe we could do a women's version with volleyball, and maybe the women's basketball. It could be a whole wide range of just different athletes that have competed in track and field over the years. Be more than happy to oblige you guys. But like I said, that's my last name with .com after it. Feel free to help. Okay, on to our winner in the 4x200 meter relay, that being the 4 fastest individuals in the 200 meters from one single team, the San Francisco 49ers, with Raheem Mostert, Marquise Goodwin, also a professional track and field athlete, if you didn't know that, Dante Pettis, Richie James, in a time of 1:24.93. That's pretty fast. That's a legitimate time. That's sub 1:25. Good job on them. Regardless of the outcome, like I've been saying this entire video, I am the announcer. So if you see an athlete missing, or you see a team that didn't get the correct score, feel free to comment that down below. Bring it to my attention so that I can correct it either in a pinned comment or something like that, just so that people understand I'm just the announcer. I'm not out there running yet. I'm not doing that stuff. That comes later on in this week. I'm not out there doing these. I'm just reading the results, letting everybody know, letting the people know who's the fastest, who's the best NFL track and field team. And these are times based on their high school or college personal bests. These are athletes that are no longer competing, or maybe they still are in certain cases. Marquise Goodwin. They're no longer competing in track and field. So that could be a high school time, that could be a college time, that could be a professional time. That's just a personal best. It's not where they're at right now. DK Metcalf doesn't show up in some of these events where I'm sure he would actually do pretty well. There's other athletes that don't show up in these events that could probably do pretty well. These are just track and field results that we have statistic analysis to be able to show you guys. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like it, comment, look at the other videos. I've made a playlist of all these videos so you can actually go watch the entire track meet, figure out who's the fastest, who's the best 400 meter runner, who's the best quarter miler, who's the best thrower in the shot put. You can watch all those videos in a playlist all on its own. Remember, if you're a new subscriber, you probably don't know this. If you're an old subscriber, you might, but I end the video the exact same way every single time. And that's with, to remember, to always be able to, different ending. Remember, be nice people, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt others, slow down, don't dance so fast. And I'll talk to you guys all in the next track and field video, or the next video that you watch. Appreciate your time. Okay, bye.